Hello friends, my name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the menu control in ASP.NET. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen, and here Microsoft Visual Studio for Express for Web Edition is open, and Basic Website Demo folder is already open. In File menu, I take new file, and here C sharp Visual C sharp is selected, web form file is there, and here just give the name of file and like menu underscore demo and just press add. And here in menu in toolbox there is a navigation, there is menu and tree view, so there is navigation control, site map path is there also, so we can take design ourselves. And here fix my goal, and that is menu control, that is the title of page in head section in HTML. And then division tag, I take one panel, and that's ID like p1 run at server side. And grouping tags, that is we say that static menu design. Okay. So in this session I cover only static, and there are two techniques. Let us start. I just give back color, and that is light pink. Okay, and just close panel and take now menu. First technique we have to start, and that's menu ID m1 run at server side and just close tag. And here items, there is a main root tag, like in preview nodes is a main root tag, and here items, so there now take the child tag, and that is a menu item. Okay, and that tags we have to give first our uh, control category, and that is a standard. So standard and standard control you can also give, but I just give standard, and that value like std, okay, standard, just short. And then close that, and then take that child, and that is the tags, our standard control, like text box, that's the value, text, and value is a prefix txt, we can use in our id. And just I copy and paste two times, taking to our next two standard control. And that's the we take like image map control is there, and here img map. Okay, and then we take here list box. Okay, and that's short lst. And now our one standard category is ready. I just copy and paste to rich category. Here text change rich, and then that's value small r rich. And here we take first rich control, file upload, it is rich category. And here you keep file upload file, and then we take like calendar control, and that value we can give cal. And last take rich category wizard, and that's value wiz. Okay, so there is a first technique we can see, and after in this session we can also cover second technique. And here design, you can second technique, I can just show you edit item template. You can also edit and add to here, like here add root, add child, delete up or plus, you can change up. Okay, and here properties there, okay, cancel, we can use this menu. Okay, and then we take auto format option is there, so many style and color is there, so we can take like colorful. Okay, and just apply. Okay, and here edit item template, so static and dynamic, there is two possibility, but we can take static. End of edit item, just end. And here also you can see the view is static and dynamic, also in static here, and also in audio.net there is data source use, but here no requirement, and just edit template and end edit template. So our previous menu is appear, but you can look the menu design. There is a vertical, but the require is horizontal. So here you can first see so many style tag is appear: dynamic hour style, dynamic menu item style, dynamic menu style, dynamic selected style, and after the item and tag, static hover style, static menu item style, and static selected style. That back color, vertical padding, so many properties automatically appear. We take auto format option, and now we can take our menu as a one property orientation, and if there is two possible value, horizontal and vertical. By default is vertical, we take horizontal and save, and that's look our design, and that's menu is now ready, and our design is also ready. I just double click and our code behind file is now open, and here menu item click event is open, object sender menu event argument args e. We can use this e on our coding, and here we take one string variable str and just assign e dot items, that is the return uh, provide menu, and that's value. So here we take value of every our menu item, and that's value written in string, so there is no any type casting is required. And here I take switch case block, and that str just pass and close opening close brace and take one case, and that is our value of standard and text first reach standard control. And that appropriate file I take my previous video lecture. So response dot redirect, that is method, and response is a member of page class. Look at the tooltip. So redirect, okay. So redirection is there. So runtime we can pass to next page, like navigation URL property work, same as the redirect method is work, or post back URL property of button control is used same way. So here my previous demo lecture, I in so many demo. So here student info, yes, student info is there. So just tilde sign slash code info dot aspx file, and just break the case semicolon. So our first case is now ready, and let us check. Here there is file studinfo.aspx file. This file is open when we click on text box. Okay, now same way we can take our rest of 3 standard and 3 rich. So we can remember that value, and second we can take the image ImageMap image map, and that's file we take from that my previous video lecture, and that is a here post back we can use, and we can change to here ASP is remaining same. So IMGMAP underscore post BACK post back BACK, yes, now it's correct the spelling. Okay, let us check IMGMap underscore postback dot aspx. Okay, now ready. And third standard control, we provide the LST, that value list box, and that's also demo is here in my previous LST demo. Yes, look at the yes. Where is there LST? Yes, LST demo.aspx file. Okay. Now we take the reach control, and that is also in toolbox is a standard control, but there are flexible property method and event that hold that control. So that is known as a reach control. So here first UP file, upload file. So that is value, and that's we take here, yes, file upload, and that's file name, file UP, yes, file UP underscore two files is files.aspx. Here FileUpload yes and underscore two files, okay, .aspx. And now calendar. So there is also I take my previous demo lecture, and there I think above C is there, so that is above. Yes, CL selection mode is there. So here you go change that CAL underscore selection mode.aspx. Here look at CL selection mode.aspx. And last now, and that is WIZ wizard control, and that's name I think I remember wizard underscore demo. I look see here in the last because W. So yes, W wizard underscore demo. Okay, so now our all ready. Okay, so we can take this our logic whenever that menu is clicked, that appropriate file that control is open. So let us check. I just save Control S and F5 function key. So run our web page. So here take that time, and here menu underscore demo aspx file is there, that is now running. And yes, now appear static, that is menu control, that is page title, static menu design, that is the panel title, and there is now okay. And we just take text box, so that is student information is appear. I just submit that value, that form in, okay. So let us check that work, okay, better. Okay, and there's just two hobbies, so there is now printing. Okay, so I can take two time back button because we have to submit the value, so there is we can improve to some code. Next we can image map, so there is post back I can cover. You can see the YouTube this video lecture, so you can understand. Red color image, there is pink color, post back value is submission, and yellow, so that is working. And just back 4 times because we have to take 4 times to our 4 shape of image. And there is ListBox, so there is file is open ListBox, so I just select multiple value also in this demo in ListBox, so just submit. So all value and their properties I have to print in this remove. You can also remove all button is there. Okay, and just back 2 times, and then rich category file upload. So yes, now open, I just browse one file image, okay, and that's I provide okay any image, and that's I think take here third Radha Krishna image, and just contact the path and just add yes now, and their all properties is I can show you name of image file, and that's, and also you can bind the text file. You can also see the my previous demo lecture. Okay, and then calendar. Okay, now open. I cannot click here because here drop down list box, and then post back first time none I can select, and then day, all day is now underline. I select current date 28, that bullet list binder. Now I can take, there is no selection of week here, day week selector. The week selector is appear. I just select current week and that date 27 to 2 August, that is print in bullet list. And last there is value, and there is day week month, and here month selector is appear, and all 1 to 31 date print of July 2020. Okay, just go yes so many times, so that's all time back we have to provide. So there is calendar, and now wizard. So there is a wizard, I can take sample value. Okay, so there is first student detail, next first page, next button is there, just Shiv Park, okay, email ID, there is a Ram, yahoo.com, and next you can also previous, next, and take the semester detail 5 and next, and choose the subject like ASP.NET and finish. So congratulations to your registration is successfully done. Okay, so here all the screen we have to back, and then we can go to our, so some I take two improvements, and first we have to take our design part to second technique, and that is we can use this span button, and here edit menu item is there. So in that standard and toolbox I give that child, and there is important property of text box we take, and that is first text mode property of text box we have to give that child, and then I again select text box and give. So you can understand there is second way you can design your menu as a static auto post back is there, auto post back. Okay, and now last I can give that text box property of importance, and that is auto complete type automatically, previously value queue that is appear. And also we take the like list box select, and that nesting two times. So first I take that important item that is a items like here or menu, and then item I can select, and then child I give that three method. In text box I give that property, here I can take remove. We can see also in for that page I just select again item and give that second child, and that's method remove at and last you can also add insert. So many method is there in every group control, so I just use here three clear. Okay, so that is okay. So you can also take and okay, okay, you can like this clear you can take up, so you can just click here up and down, so you can, so then there is possibility you can change here property of. Okay, you can also apply here reach that important like file upload, there is property method calendar wizard. So I can just show you how second technique you can take the designing menu. Okay, so apply then okay, and otherwise cancel. Okay, just apply, and now we can improve our back button. So in first I can show you one in standard and one is rich, so you can just idea. So I take the student stud info, there is file, and here and that's design. I take one back button, and here I just paste and in directly take from toolbox, and the button just double click, and that button is we can take so many back, press the back button to our browser. So I just give here back, and also I take change of tag ID of that button back, and you can now post back where is important property, and we can provide our menu demo that file. So just directly move to that file. I can take one example of standard menu, and that is a text box example, and one example of file upload control. So there is file upload, yes, that's file upload control, and that's design here. And here first provide one ER tag. So next our button is appear. I types here directly. Okay, here BT back, there is no problem, same ID but different file is there. So I can take same ID and same text, that is a back, and post back URL same over menu demo. So I just show you how to you can back easily. So improve our coding, and just yes, source no any coding, but just you can set the design and just close the tag. Yes, that is important, and save also is necessary. So save here, here I can also save, and then I can just run our main and also take here I change, and that is auto, and that we can take some different like simple, yeah, professional is not good, classical we have to take. Okay, let us check at runtime. So that appropriate that here all the back color and all properties change to here our source code automatically, and just run. Let us check. We have to improve to our menu and give some nesting of the menu. So now our menu underscore demo, and that menu control, that page title. Okay, yes, that is look, and there is a text box, sub text mode, auto post. You can also click, and that appropriate that property of that aspx file is open. So here I cannot take, but you can take yourself, and that list box and item, and then there three uh, possible method is we can just take and reach. Okay, we can take list, just click text box, so that menu, and there I can just check the back button. Okay, so that is ready. You can take so many here submission. I let us check. I provide randomly value, so you can identify here. Just check. Okay, and then select any SAM. Okay, and then just take all three hobbies like and submit. So when here we take 2 time back. Okay, and then I can comparison of, and then in we select directly back, so there is improvement of all. And also in file upload control I give the back button, so here is now appear after the text box, there is a text box, and back just so directly reach here our menu underscore demo aspx file. Okay, so that is sufficient. Okay, I go in. Okay, so there is menu, we just back button use, so we can directly move here. Okay, so I just summarize, and here we first take to designing, and there is taking menu. Okay, so there is a menu, and that id run at orientation is horizontal. All this code is automatically, we can auto formatting option is there. We take right main that root items tag, and then take menu item tags and value, and you can nesting so many times. Like our look at design, our text box we take three property in the span button, and also in list box there is sub items, and then there is nesting. So you can say that that is the root, and that is the, we can say that item is parent, and that is a leaf. Leaf is, there is no child of that node, that is called leaf menu. Okay, so leaf menu here is a parent, and here is a root. Okay, so that concept I also cover. So that is two techniques. So we can take this simple here our first there is, and then we can apply the nesting. And design we can take also a span button, and you can also edit menu item used to this menu. We can take that text box and list box. You can also apply in rich category to serve that menu item. Okay, then we can just in our coding part, I just double click in menu, and menu item click uh, event is open, and we can take just e is menu event argument e dot item dot value, and pass to switch case, and that value we have to that give the clicking of that menu here, take the str, and we can take that number of case. Initially I take only 6 menu, 3 in the standard and 3 in the rich. So there is appropriate response dot redirect. Whenever click that menu, that file is open. So I hope you can enjoy this session and understand very well what how menu is designed. Static, there is two source code and span button, and how it's we can take there is menu click item event. So how it's work, so we can take just only switch case logic. Okay, so Now, end of my session. I hope you can understand very well. Very simple logic I have to create here for you. And subscribe my channel Ashok Sijala Academy. Press the bell icon to never miss any update. And thanks for your supporting, watching, and sharing. And Hare Krishna.